Hi, welcome to Culture Sharp. So I'm standing here on the corner of Fidel Castro and Independence, which struck me as a great place for a revolutionary idea. I'm downtown Windhoek in Namibia. I've been here for the last couple of days, spent the full day today training a Capricorn Group, a financial services company, on employee engagement, just taking them through a workshop that I've designed around that. And one of the conversations today turned to diversity as part of the conversation anyway, took us towards diversity. And while that should not be a revolutionary idea, while that should be absolutely a stock standard, fully accepted, universally accepted idea, it still isn't. And I think it's something that bears unpacking a little bit. And it's just something that's on my mind at the moment. So I wanted to share it with you now. See, I think we speak about diversity. We treat it like a tick box exercise, like something we have to do in order to fulfill a commitment. But there's a bit of resentment around it. And why should we have to hire certain types of people? Why can't we just hire whoever we want, for example? And I think if we're at that point, then we're missing something really, really big, a really big advantage that it can give us. Because it's really about expanding your worldview, being a better organization, not just for employees, but for customers as well, across the board. Being able to develop better products, being able to create a better employee experience, being able to do all sorts of things because you've got a broader view. My view of the world right now is pretty undiverse. I'm a white male, heterosexual in my 40s. There are certain things about me which are nuanced. I know a little bit more about the world now that I'm a parent, perhaps, than I knew before I was a parent. So there's a bit of growth there. But for the most part, I'll never have a woman's point of view, as hard as I try. I'll never have the point of view of somebody of color or somebody of a different religion. I'll just never have it. It's not something that I'm at fault for. But I can acquire these points of view for my organization by hiring people who have them already. And as people come into the organization who have different points of view, they're able to add a deeper perspective of what's important from an employee engagement perspective, from a customer perspective, from the layout and design of the office, whatever it might be. They're able to add richness and depth to it and make us a better organization. That's the importance of diversity. It's not a tick box. It's not a thing that we have to do. It's frigging awesome. It's a great idea for any organization that really wants to be great. And I don't think that should be a revolutionary idea, but it still seems to be for a lot of organizations. So I've taken this revolutionary standpoint, Fidel Castro and independence. Here I stand, spouting this, little soapbox under my feet. I hope it provides food for thought for you. It's always food for thought for me, this conversation, every time it comes up. I don't think we've really resolved this yet. I don't think we're really getting too far along the way to properly discussing it yet, and I think it's time. Maybe that'll be something you guys can do this week in your organizations. Maybe that guy's tires are gone. Anyway, you have a super week.